Hi traders, welcome to another session with me. Sorry for yesterday guys, but I had a person that was installing AC in the office and he didn't really finish a time and he still didn't finish. So it's crazy hot here, it's 42 degrees without AC. And I don't want to turn the fan on so you can hear me, okay? There is no that much, let's say, difference for our session at the moment. Just give me a moment, guys. Like there are no changes in our wave counts. Technically speaking, most pairs done what we expected. For this week, like we said, for a dollar index that equals 1618 will be that area to focus on. That equals was breached even on Monday, I believe, yeah. So after we talked about that, so from there market continued to move lower. Definitely the structure from the high here at 98.94 looks impulsive. So I'm still tracking this as a potential wave 5 and expecting to see a further push lower. Now, short term, definitely I would look for a pullback before market continue to move down. But what I'm going to focus next in terms of the area would be that previous low. So only 96.37 is going to be something that will interest me. Everything else, if happen. And if you get the pullback place, definitely easy thing to trade. For invalidation, short term, we can use this high at 98.98 like this one, and from there just move lower. It's a good question. So if you just use standard Fibonacci retracement, we can aim for a recovery to 38.2 to 50% before market move lower. So maybe this week I don't expect much changes, especially since for this week market already delivered that drop lower, and what I expect for today and tomorrow will probably be that retracement back. Just because market move always like that. Market will do something at the start of the week and then retrace a lot of that move during the later stages of the week. If we move to the Euro USD, it's the same story. We wanted that equal X has been reached, 1618 still not been reached here, but it's same as the dollar index. We are still looking at this move more as a impulse compared to a correction. So at the moment we want to see a new high, so definitely this 118.29 will be a level to watch. If we zoom in, I can't see a complete move, but again, pullback plays can work out. Short term, definitely just a recovery for the end of the week. There are not many news, or maybe there are. Okay, we have a GDP. That's next week, so nothing. Okay, but nothing special. Like all I cared was that equal X from there, even though this pullback play towards the new highs were okay. Everything else not that much. Like we need a pullback and then a push higher. Let's see, pound dollar here we reached the 1618 of this move. But if you look at this closely, we found the resistance here, and this to me still look more corrective, a little bit more complex correction, but still a correction. So I'm still going to hold here a potential 1, 2, and looking for a drop down. But right now I wouldn't be focusing on the pound dollar. It's not that perfect, not that clean, so I'm not keen on trying to trade anything here at this pair. Like Aussie, really a nice surprise. We said that ideal count would be that this wave 2 is over and that we should see a push higher. Definitely we seen a nice move higher. Like we said, all we cared was this high. We took this part and we can expect to see a further bullish movement. Now if we use the Fibonacci expansion and just compare a 1 and 3, like equal X come at 66.74, so definitely that's something that we can target. In terms of trades, looking for a pullback buys is a good option, and we can now use this breakout as a short-term invalidation. So while we hold above 65.40, we can expect to see a further bullish momentum, and if opportunity presents, this can be a decent play. Like I said, this is a 4-hour time frame, maybe not something that will come right this week, but I want you to have it in your mind because it's now interesting. Like we finally are seeing a decent momentum, something new, creation of a new higher high, so we want to join the ride there. Dollar CAD slightly adjusted count. We had it A, B, and looking for a C. We said that there is a potential for a potential triangle, and I really believe that how everything looks at the moment, this looks like a potentially okay triangle. If we are right, and this is a triangle, we can expect to see what? A pullback in a 3-wave move shape, followed by a break towards the new lows. In terms of potential targets, a 6.8 come at 137.10, so definitely that's a good area to focus. Also, we can say there is some sort of a supply around here, so why not? So looking for a push higher towards this zone, and from there we can focus on a potential sell opportunities. Well, if we are focusing on that sell opportunities, we need to be aware of the invalidation that is currently at 137.75. So from there, I like it. Like I really like this. They're also focus just the new low at the moment, and we'll see later on. We can get a decent risk reward for a dollar CAD, so I don't worry about that much. Dollar yen, not that great. Like we've seen a move down in more or less all yen pairs this week. We didn't reach the equal X. I wanted that equal X. I'm still looking at this as a potential that there is a chance to see the equal X. Maybe I don't see that strong trading opportunity in the dollar yen compared to other yen pairs, but in general you can treat this part as a potential, some ugly sort of a flag. Let me change the color so you can see it better. So to treat this as a potential flag and look for the breakout place towards that equal X. Not really keen on trying to trade the dollar yen at this moment. Like I more like the idea of the euro yen, for example. Like euro yen found resistance at 1618. We are seeing some sort of a correction in the wave 4. So treat that part as a potential flag. Wait for the breakout, looking for the new highs, definitely a better option. Like if you're wrong in one, we will be wrong in both. So never try to trade both of them at the same time. But if I need to pick which pair I like more, definitely the euro yen, because it looks cleaner. That's all. Gold is doing what we want. The more I'm looking at this part, the more I'm starting to think that maybe it's better to go with the alt count at the moment as our primary count, just because I don't want to miss it. We are saying for the last 2 weeks, gold will be that good opportunity for us. So why not? Market is moving lower right now. Short term, let me just clear this part. Short term, and we want to see a 3-leg move and then a push higher. So definitely we want to pay attention on a gold. We've seen a decent moves already this week. We are seeing a nice recovery. So the question that we need to ask ourselves is like, if this is enough to call a triangle complete, or we are going to be stuck in a triangle for the next, let's say, 2-3 more weeks before market give us that trading opportunity. Silver reached the new highs, dropping a little bit. I don't see a potential trading opportunity in the silver anymore. I seen it here, even a pullback, fine, but right now it's too much. Like, we are too high. Only if you want some short-term plays, but just look for the new highs if that's what you want to do. Personally, I'm trying to stay aside of a silver. Like, it was really a decent setup for a long period of time. Right now, I believe we are too high in terms of a price, and I want to see a better trading opportunity compared to, for example, gold, where right now I see it as a much better trading opportunity. Crypto, BTC, definitely still decent, still doing what we expect. At the moment, we are looking at this as a potential triangle. Like, you can still go, like we said, a push lower towards that equal X and then move higher. But at the moment, this looks like complete A, B, C, D, and E. So a breakout should move us towards the new high. So if crypto is something that you like to trade, definitely wait for the breakout, try to find the setups after that, and go for the new highs. Nothing special, like, don't go crazy. All I care should be a new high. Everything else, I don't care. Ethereum, I didn't have a count, but I want to show you something. Let's do, like, because for me, Ethereum should be the easiest count out there. By labeling this the ABC, like, we have a nice 5-leg move here, followed by a pullback. Still, for me, this is all ugly. So, choppy market momentum. And we are seeing a decent momentum in Ethereum. And I believe that Ethereum can be the best potential setup in the market in the coming, let's see, maybe not right now, but in 2 to 3 months, maybe even more. But I really believe that Ethereum has a chance to move towards the 6,000 and higher. I'm looking at this entire move as incomplete wave B, and I'm looking at that wave B as a potential what? As a potential triangle. If you're right, and this is a triangle, we should hold below that 40.92, and we are going to see a recovery pretty soon. Definitely, that would be great in my opinion. Like, any decent pullback, let's say a break below 2000, can be a good opportunity for us to try to take a long position. I rarely like to trade crypto, but at the moment, the more I'm looking at Ethereum, for example, the more I think that this can be a decent opportunity for us to trade. Just because even with a small risk, you can get a decent return. Definitely keep in mind, this is a weekly time frame. If you look the smaller time frame, we are seeing some motive structure here, followed by a pullback and move higher. So at the moment, from the low, you have what? You have 1, 2, and 3. And since we only reached the 100%, I'm going with that idea of a triangle. If we break these highs that we set, that is our invalidation, this would more be like 1, 2, 3. And in both cases, we can start looking for potential long opportunities. So whatever happens, I believe that Ethereum can be a decent trading opportunity for everybody. So the week as a week was okay. Nothing special, not that great amount of the moves, but we've seen the moves already. It's time to see some sort of a recovery today and tomorrow. And most probably from next week, we are going to see a continuation and we can jump back into trading. We're not going to have a session tomorrow just because I don't think there will be any changes, but we are returning to normal, let's say from Monday, so Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I hope that AC will work because it's really too hot here. You can probably see from my face, it's 44 degrees at least. It's say like that. And when you are staring at the screen, it's hotter, guys. I hope you enjoyed this session, guys. I'll see you all on Monday. It's always going to be that US Open, if you ask me, because that's usually when most of you guys want us to work. We'll see to include also the UK session sometimes, but for now that 1 p.m. UK time is the best for everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and I'll see you all soon. Cheers.